We're live.
Hey.
What's going on?
Hi.
Technical difficulties.
Welcome, welcome.
We love them.
Our best quality.
Yep.
Hey.
Next to your username, did you do the password or did you do the code word?
For the host address, I did the password that you said.
I thought the
Oh,
password.
like
What's the password?
you did
Wait,
when
say
you
that
did
again?
you did your username and then did you do West Haven as the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so go back, mute us really quick, right?
Well, I will mute them, but I will keep talking to you guys. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Liz, thank you for the 50 stars. That is amazing. Thank you for the support. We could follow Jay and do the hearts. I have a very special heart. I'm like, that probably would have been an easier option. They are figuring out password problems. They can't hear you anyway. Are we good for me to reopen mics?
You should be, yeah.
Alright, we're live.
I can't wait to kick Fritz in the nuts.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Balls.
Pew, pew, pew. We doing this.
Oh, we are doing this, but friends, before we start this, we have to, everyone has to roll for recap, except Morgan, of course, because she was.
Alright, where's
I
my...
guess I could fix mug. Probably be helpful.
Four.
Yeah, you got a 4.
I knew it was somewhere.
Here we
Got
go.
a 9.
Fuck.
Alright.
Why do I always roll high for the goddamn recap?
Yeah, so far, it looks like Rome with the 17.
Like, always, it's between like a 16 to an 18 every time we roll for recap.
I rolled an 8.
That sucks.
And then it's ones for the rest of the goddamn game.
Roll me on recap.
Except for when you're DM.
Then
Right.
it's all.
I still roll pretty terribly when I was DM. Like, I really didn't
Yeah.
hit you. There was one whole round where Kron face tanked like 6 people, and I
He
could
really
not hit
did.
him because
He
all
really
of my
did.
rolls were like under 10.
Mm.
And then, so, Rome, if you would like to give us that recap, sir.
I have to remember where we even started. From what I remember, let's leave it at that. We had gone into, we started in their camp in the fort.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so you were in the Goblin Fort.
Okay, so we were in a goblin fort, got into a fight with the big bad. In the process of that, we lost one of our sorceresses, who just happened to
shitty armor, the
get
shitty
her ass
armor.
kidnapped because she's special.
Because I'm pretty.
Pretty
So
special.
Easiest thing to say.
we followed them, I think, to
Yeah.
an inn. I don't remember if we found one and they told us, or but
Sure,
we ended
below.
up at a tavern slash slaver encampment.
Yeah, she was sold to someone.
Yeah, sold to the bar owner who has an arena underneath, like a hidden arena underneath the tavern. We then proceeded to threaten
Yeah.
our lovely little gnome sorcerer, grew a pair, and threatened this mob boss
Oh,
and
yeah.
his.
Group hair, he got
Hundreds of
thrown in
people.
there.
My sorcerer's friend was stolen.
Oh, yeah, he did
I'm
get
up
flung.
there.
He did get
He got-
flung face
got
first
thrown,
into one,
ingested it.
into one
I
of the
did
arena
full
members.
thing.
I,
I
being
talked to my son.
the amazingly brave person I am, hid in the audience, while the rest of my team went and fought in the arena, and I helped by being my bardish self and hiding and insulting people from the dark.
Still good.
And we are now left at fighting the big bad boss, Fritz.
Round 3, right? Is this
Yep, round
three.
3.
Round 3.
This is round 3, final round. Okay.
Ba-ba-ra.
I'm just wondering if I should keep all the money that I won betting on you guys.
Yeah, right.
No worries. They didn't know that you did any of that, so that's up to you, sir.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
And we
So-
lost Morgan.
she's coming.
Very
She just
intensely, apparently.
So, you guys finished off the bugbear. He fell to his death, and Fritz jumped down instantly to start the fight right away without any break. But as he did that, he screams out, "Boyfriend, this isn't very fair now, is it? I don't think this is a very good matchup. This should only be 3v3, right?" And he flicks his wrist, and he calls 2 of his goons that jump into the arena and right up behind Z, grabbing her and dragging her out, back up into the tavern. "You don't need to be a part of this, lady." And that being that, Z just disappeared. Bloop. Now you guys are out of range. Do you think you still stand strong?
Again, I repeat, cannon fodder.
Oh, you feel good about that in a little bit, priest man.
You better
And,
give us back our friends.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, yes.
Yes. This was
I'll whip your ass. 13.
Literally.
Literally.
Okay.
I
Oh
got
no.
11.
I
I got 11.
During our initiative roll, Dustin, thank you very much for the 50 stars, brother. How you doing tonight?
Appreciate it.
Hey.
Much
Thank
love.
you, homie.
More hearts.
Heart train.
Super 5.
I like that. Hashtag heart train.
Dude, let's do
Okay.
it. Let's send it right now.
I know, but doing the hard train, I totally forgot what else I was supposed to be doing.
You didn't even do the heart train.
I tried.
Just kidding.
I was just very delayed. I'm the caboose.
There you go.
Caboose train. Is that the rear of a train? What's the front of a train
Mhm.
called?
The
front-
engine?
What's your initiative roll?
Yeah, that's what I forgot I was supposed to do.
No,
Oh,
he's
no,
here.
he's still there.
He's
Oh, what'd
here.
you say? Sorry. Okay, hasn't rolled yet.
Ah, I rolled
Wait, I got
Is
him
it a
back.
one?
Motherfucker.
Oh my
Motherfucker.
god.
Motherfucker.
He said once for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thank God you're not in the fight, buddy.
Super cheers. He was right. He rolled really good for recap, and then he rolled a 1
Yep.
out of the game.
That's just...
All right.
Oh my
Morgan, are
God.
you voted in yet, or are you still not in?
It says loading.
All right. Super cool. Let me know what happens.
Well, I mean, you're kind of in a cage right now, so...
Yeah, she's in.
Yeah.
All right. So, it just happened, and battle's beginning. Fritz is coming at you. Sylph, it looks like you're going first. What you gonna do?
Let's go.
Alright, alright. I was not prepared for this.
It happens when you roll well.
I know. Pressure on. I feel flustered. Alright. Give yourself an advantage. So I'm gonna use my Whoa, that was a weird change in freaking. I'm gonna use. Wow. I'm gonna use my fighting spirit to give me an advantage,
I like it.
and I'm gonna try to. Since Fugly Bandit is 10 feet away from me already, I'm gonna crack my whip at him.
Nice.
That's a 16.
16 hits.
Woo!
Oh, sweet.
Off to a good start.
Alright.
Skid him.
Alright. And then it's plus 5.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Two of them are
Yeah.
going
1d4.
Yes. 1d4 plus 5. Where's my 4? 4 plus 5 is 9. And I'm gonna crack him. I can't move to the left. Yeah.
Closer. All right.
Yeah.
So you, without even moving, he's already there. You turn facing him and whip to his side, getting him in the hip.
Ooh.
No, you probably crushed his hip in a little bit with the thunderous force, but he's still standing and very pissed off.
Woo!
Well, it's his friend's turn now, and the six-fingered bandit is going to see that you're hurting him, his friend. He's going to run up right here and he is going to attack you with his scimitar.
Oh, Jesus.
Boom!
I'm terrified for my life right now.
Oh!
You're
And he
good.
misses wide. So he comes running up to you,
Yeah!
swing at you, but as he does that, you see him out of the corner of your eye and jump back just in time for his sword to hit the ground, doing no damage whatsoever. And then the next person that we're gonna have is Fritz. Alright, it's got a little gummy up there with his homies, so Fritz is gonna run around to the side. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 right up on Anduin.
Oh my god.
And he's gonna throw his scimitar out at Anduin,
Not a
Bring
hero.
it.
and his is a double miss!
Come at me, bro.
So he comes at Anduin and he just goes swing, swing, but Anduin easily parries both swings across with his mace. It was nothing.
You don't have the heart.
Boom. On to Mnesia.
Hello. Okay here, boys. I'm gonna back up a little bit. And I'm gonna mean mug the shit out of this arena champion. Yo, bread. Was this tasteful? Now taste my wrath! I'm gonna run back and I'm gonna use shatter.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Alright, let me drop the shit.
I know exactly where you're gonna do that shatter too.
You know where it is.
You know where it's going.
Oh, it doesn't give me the number. It usually gives me like 10. I
It
don't
should
know.
normally.
Is that 10 feet? Is
Take
that too big?
Perfect. That's a
Liddy, bro. Liddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that right there. And they're gonna con save 2 health.
That's six-fingered and Arena Fritz. Alright, con save, is that right? Alright. That is the six-fingered bandit. Alright.
And you still take half damage if I miss, so.
Alright, so.
Oh,
six-
dick move!
Damn.
Roll the 20.
So he definitely, but he takes half, you said, right?
Yeah, it's half.
And Fritz takes full damage, so roll damage for that, sir.
Ooh, lit.
That's 3d8.
3d8.
Skadoosh.
Ooh!
18.
Good douche.
So Fritz takes 18 damage.
The other guy takes 9.
Six-fingered takes 9. Ah.
Yeah, it's basically a condensed version of Thunder Wave.
Yeah. Alright, so you point your finger out, and what looks like a small line instantly shoots from your finger onto the point of the ground that you point to, and a small concussive blast of thunderous force explodes in the center, blowing both the people off their feet for just a second. Now, luckily, they're dexterous enough to land back on their feet, but they did get some airtime for a quick moment. Six-fingered bandit is very hurt, barely holding on, but Arena 5th champion Fritz is fine. He's brushing it off like nothing.
As I get tossed, I chuckle. Okay, so I am going to remain. Well, yes, I will remain exactly where I am. And I am going to shout and say, "Friends, press the advantage!" And I cast Bless on my
Ooh.
my allies.
Yes, plus me, plus me.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to cast Sanctuary on Sylph.
Thank you, friend.
I have
Thank you.
wisdom save to be able to attack.
Correct.
Alright.
And if you fail, you have to choose a new target or lose the attack.
Right.
Yes.
On to Ugly Bandit. Alright. So, he is a little hurt. His hip is crushing on him. And he's going to charge forward. And what's that wisdom save, sir?
13.
13?
Yep.
4.
Alright.
So he goes to rush at Sylph, swings the sword, and it stops. And he seemingly is unable to move any more forward with his swing. He looks shocked, but just kind of calms for a moment as his eyes glaze over, and his confusion to Rome, you are still hidden in the crowd watching this go down. Nobody can carry more part of this fight.
So, glancing around, do I see the bet taker that never came up to me between rounds?
He's walking around. He's taking more bets at the moment. He's just going around.
Is he close enough that I can yell at him?
Yeah, probably you can get his attention.
So I'm gonna be like, hey, all my money on the new guys. And I'm going to or hold action on a second level Dissonant Whispers.
Second level Dissonant Whispers. Can you give me that now, just so we have it?
Stealth.
Stealth. From the crowd.
Oh, come on, D20.
Yeah,
I'm
baby.
alright with that.
Not bad.
Yeah, baby.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now that passes. That's fucking fine.
I'm like, thankfully I have a +7 on that shit.
It's a 15, natural 15.
All right.
Yes, don't forget to say your rolls, people.
Yeah.
Fifth,
I
yes.
apologize.
Everybody.
Saphira, are you ready to go? Like, is your thing working? No, not yet. You can't move it.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. I'm not even in the map.
Oh my, that's not loading very well. Well, right now, then you are still trapped in a cage. You struggle weakly
Get me out of here.
We're helping as best we
as
can.
you see your
We're
friend
trying.
fighting valiantly for you. Back up the top the sill.
All right. Oh man, I'm surrounded. All right. Well, I'm gonna crack my whip again at Fugly Bandit.
Do it.
15 plus
Hits.
5.
15 hits.
Oh, sweet. So that's that's a 5 total because it's plus 4, right?
Yeah.
So 5 total to Fugly Bandit, and I want to move him one more to the left.
All right. Where do you want to put the corpse?
Oh.
Nice.
All right. Well then, instead I see that he is clutching his hip. It's hurting real bad. So I go for it again. I slice him in so far that I slice it right in his previous cut, and his top half flies further south, and his bottom half flies further north. He just kind of flops, like outwardly, and then I get that freaking surge of adrenaline, and I use my action surge to make one additional turn. And I turn over to the 16er bandit, and I just take a little chuckle, and I try to crack my whip at him.
Do it.
That's another 15.
Ah!
Oh,
Full fucking sense.
full fucking.
Ooh, and that's a 4 plus 4.
That's gonna. Where do you put the corpse?
Yeah.
Oh my god, blood must be whipping
I turn my head, I look so enthused, I have adrenaline pumping through my veins, fire in my eyes, and I
Yes.
take my whip and I slice his head right off. Woo! Mm. I love the smell of blood in the morning.
Yes.
Wait, this is boss, guys.
All right then. Bandit is obliterated.
Oof.
Both of them are obliterated. That your turn, Sylph?
It is indeed.
All right, and on to Arena Champion Fitz. He just watched 2 of his lackeys get utterly obliterated.
Easy.
Oh, they would look shit anyways. And he is going to, again, double slash at Anduin right in front of him.
Bring it, little man.
You ain't got your buddies with you no more.
Ooh,
That's a hit. That's
1
a
hit.
miss.
All right, so that's 1d6. Ooh. Ah! 4 damage, dude. Did nothing.
Oof.
Ha! 'Tis but a scratch.
On to Mesius.
Anduin was right. You are all shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast fireballs at Arena Champion here. And I have a +4. Wait, sorry. So, you can do that. 21.
That's gonna hit.
10. To the dome. Here we go. That's a 5.
I will be dropping my whispers as soon as that fireball lands as well.
All right, give me that roll for. Is it a save roll or a hit?
I believe it's just a hit. Nope, it is a save wisdom 11.
Save wisdom 11.
Yep.
Wiz 11.
Okay,
Damn
well,
it.
but he still takes half, right?
Yeah.
So give me that roll for damage.
Good, good.
And as we can already remember, you rolled a 22, so your stealth is flawed. Take
So,
8 more.
yeah.
8. Still good. 8. 8's good for half damage.
So You got hit by your firebolt, right? So he takes the firebolt from Easius right in the shoulder. It burns his armor a little bit, leaving a bit of a scar. And as that happens, he feels his head cramp, like the worst migraine you could ever imagine. It feels like it's splitting from the inside. It goes away after a quick moment, but he definitely looks disoriented and a little shocked as to what happened, feeling surprised that a firebolt shouldn't have hurt his head.
I don't know, getting hurt by a firebolt would probably hurt everything.
Right.
His inside brain. Andrew, your turn.
Okay, I turn to him, and I am going to reach my hand out and say, "The light shall burn you!" And I cast Sacred Flame.
Con save or dex save?
Yeah.
Oh, he rolled a nat 1!
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, give me that roll for damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, that is a 1. That is a cheers moment. Okay.
Hydrated.
And you know, that's 1 on a save. So go ahead and roll me another one for critical damage.
Sweet. So that is 12 damage.
12 total?
Yeah, 12 total.
Alrighty then. Boom. Fritz erupts in a quick pillar of white flames. Hear a scream, but it is not too long as the flame suddenly dissipates. He is standing very enraged and hurt, but not dead.
My God.
I'm coming for you, cleric!
As long as I do not fall, none of us will.
And on to Boom.
If I decided, well, I'd probably have to make another stealth save to throw something, wouldn't I?
For any attack you're going to do in that arena, you need to do a stealth save to make sure you don't get noticed.
Alright,
There.
then I'm just gonna, let's see, do I have more spell slots, I think? I'll prep my last Dissonant Whisper at 2nd level.
For the next hit on him?
Yep.
Alright. Saphira. Hello. Is your
Hi.
thing good?
I see here's a black screen that says recovering lost connection.
Oh.
So, that's the thing. So, as the fight is going on,
Here it is.
Saphira, you notice a small man come out of a room in the
I know who it is.
it's the your friends just came out of as well. And this small man comes up to you, and as he approaches you, he goes, "Hello, are you their friend?"
Yes.
My name is Shen, and your friends were very good to me. I do not wish you to see the fate of being trapped by these bandits, so I will release you. And he quickly bends down and picks the lock of your cage, instantaneously, like he'd been practicing it for years.
Shit.
The lock falls off, and Shen, as quickly as showed up, disappears.
My guy.
Now open, and Saphira, you are free to take an action.
Let's go!
I can't see her, by the way, or hear her.
Uh-oh.
She shows up as recovering lost connection on a full gray screen with no mic.
Weird.
Come play with us, Sil. Oh, not Sil, Saphira. I said, come play with us.
Is she active on yours?
Mhm.
Alright, then you may have to narrate that because I don't have her for stream.
No worries.
Just Fritz.
All that's left right now is arena champion Fritz in the middle. Arena, you're up at the north right now.
I'm going to stay by.
You're gonna run and cast Firebolt at arena champion Fritz. Please make me a roll. One d10. No, do it.
You have to roll the hit.
Woo!
First.
Alright, let me know when she's done with her turn.
Hey!
Perfect. 15 is actually just the amount. So you rolled your 9 for damage already. So Saphira comes, she runs to the side, freshly out of the cage. Without missing a beat, she shoots her firebolt out at arena champion Fritz, smacking him in the back, burning a nice scar across his entire body. And it's not two.
Anduin shocked, he takes a step back and goes, only one person could have done that, and looks at me and goes, Saphira! Friends, we found her!
Saphira, I'm gonna boot you for a second.
Yeah, Saphira, you might need to leave clean feed real quick and or
All right,
VC real
VC.
quick.
I'm gonna remove her from the call and call her back.
Cool.
All right, so Saphira coming in, hurting Fritz, goes on to Sylph. It is now your turn.
Sweet. Alright, cheering on Saphira. I try to help her out just a little bit more and try to hit this godforsaken Fritz. He's 10 feet away from me, so I can still reach him. I've been like in the best spot possible.
In the middle.
But that is a 9 point plus 5?
A 9 plus 5 is 14.
Bless.
Yeah.
You still have
Yeah, blessed.
I have blessed, that's right.
1d4.
Press the advantage!
Oh, that was the advantage.
Yeah, did you get a 1? Because that's 15.
Well, 6.
Wait, what?
Roll a d4.
Wait.
Roll a
Oh,
d4.
D4. Sorry. I was like, wait, what?
'Cause you had a 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get it. It doesn't matter.
3. Okay, yeah, perfect. Sorry, I heard advantage, so I was like, oh, just roll the 20 again.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine. That was my bad. Alright, sweet. So I do hit him.
Well, roll that 1d4.
Well, I thought it was 15.
Give me the 1d4.
Alright, I rolled the 1d4.
And I'll make him roll a wisdom
3.
check.
You roll the 3. So 14 to 17.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he has a thing he could do, but
Oh,
you
okay.
got the number you needed to get past what he could do.
Yes!
Right.
Well.
You want to roll that wisdom check too?
Me? Oh yeah, that was.
Ooh.
Oh,
What?
God damn it!
I think that's the second 17.
So that did hit 11. All right. So give me your damage.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening right now in my turn?
Rome whispers onto your attack as well, so he snuck it in there.
Oh, okay. And by the way, last turn I kept adding like +4 to my damage, and that was wrong. It's +5. Still killed 2 people, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Well, it seems like you're about to kill your third too.
7
Yeah.
damage. Alright, so how do you murder this dude?
Solid.
Woo!
Just let me know what you do to him.
Alright. What do I want to do to him? Ooh! How about, alright, I'm giddy. Blood is on my hands, blood is on my face. I'm so excited. I'm ready to make my 3rd kill. And I crack my whip upward, and I slice him from the groin up. And it doesn't slice him in half. My whip can't do that, but it slices him further enough, or his balls are in his heart, so he's dead.
That's
Yeah!
That's
He
insane.
falls to the ground, just gushing blood.
I don't have an audio for that.
He is
Yeah.
quite dead. So, with that strike, the arena falls silent. Nobody is making a noise. The cheering has stopped instantly. You can feel an energy of negativity, of confusion just kind of emanate inside the room. Shen comes up to you as you're in the middle of the room. Friends, hello. I would suggest very much that you leave as soon as you can with your friend.
What, y'all can't appreciate the new champions you see in front of your face?
You do not want to be here when the new champion is chosen.
That's me, though. I'm the new champion.
Chosen that way. Everyone fights at once in the arena.
Alright, we're out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Dude, Lou, I'm out of here.
The last one alive is the leader.
I will not
Put me
strike
on your
my
shoulders.
friend.
I'm running
All
the
right.
same way we came. Is there stairs? Is there anything?
everyone joins you. Rome, you're over in the corner.
I'm
The,
looking for the guy with the money.
The money bag man comes over to you. He looks very somber. He hands you the money. He says, "No, I would leave as soon as you can. Learn that you better."
I take a small handful, like 10, 15 gold, whatever my hand can carry, and I kind of hand it back to him, pocket my stuff, and kind of make my way out, not attaching myself to their party.
Safe travels, friend. So he goes on. No one had any idea that you were even part of that group. Just totally not even perfect stealth rolls on it. I love it.
And then
Boss.
before we leave, I'm gonna lean in and thank Shen for his kind gestures and hand him a couple gold as well.
Thank
Your
you.
bread was still terrible.
You would
I'm gonna run up to Mesius and say,
and treat me kind.
that guy saved me. That he's the reason I'm here. Thank you for coming with me.
Who?
I didn't think I could trust you guys. Yes, you.
Saphira? Oh, I missed you, man.
Mesius!
Yes.
I know, I'm
So-
fabulous.
Shen ushers you up to the top level of the crow's nest. Are you guys just gonna leave? Like get the GTFO?
Yeah,
UFO, bro.
Yeah.
yeah. We're leaving.
Alright. So as Shen is ushering you out, he tells you, your friend was taken up to Northwind for trade.
Alex?
Yes. No, not Alex. The elf that was taken from your party.
Oh.
My friend, right as the fight started, he had a goons take her all the way up to Northwind for sale.
Oh man.
Z was captured? What is with this group getting kidnapped?
Oh, you guys are bad at this.
You guys are missing one important detail. She was always rambling about her destiny. This could very well be that.
Well, if we're destined to die and be a slave, then yes, that's quite up the alley.
It's
I'm a-
I do not know.
I don't think she
I'm
would wanna
assuming
do that.
everyone upstairs is now like downstairs with the commotion, like the bar is pretty empty.
You can see people starting to come in. The bar is pretty much empty. There's nothing left on the tables.
Is there anything unique to this tavern, like a sword or something, or a placard or a stein behind the bar? Like anything they have as a decoration?
They have a taxidermied raven behind the bar.
How big is it?
It's about 2.5 feet, 3 feet big.
How many people are?
Everyone's downstairs. The bartender's still there, but he's in the back doing kitchen stuff.
I think I might try to steal it as I'm running outside.
I'm gonna lean up to Rome and I'm gonna say, I can tell you're feeling frisky. And I tap him and I bless him.
Gentlemen, there's no time, hurry on. I'm gonna continue.
All right, so on the way out, I'm gonna run up, grab this tapestry, and try to like take it off quietly as I run out the door. Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. You're gonna need a 12.
Okay.
Seven.
Oh, plus
Alright.
7, bro.
So the bartender doesn't even notice as your group quickly leaves the bar, and Rome takes a quick detour behind the bar itself to grab the raven, shoving it inside his bag of holding very quickly as you all exit. Now, as you all exit, you remember that Shen said Z was taken towards Northwind, which, as it turns out, is lucky for you guys, because that's where you're going next.
Yay.
Stop.
Woo!
Northwind is the biggest trade hub of the North Province. So before anything gets up to Frostkeep, where your main goal is, it has to go through Northwind.
Cool.
You guys know that. You know there's only one pathway to go. So as you leave the inn, you gather the cart and all your stuff, and you guys head out onto the road.
Where's Alex?
Alex is hanging with you guys.
Is what?
He's hanging with us.
Alexandra's just hanging with you guys.
Okay.
Was she in the fight or was she watching?
She hung back. She hung out in the cart. She's staying hidden because her presence should not be known by everybody.
Exactly, yeah.
Risky
Alright.
move.
Friends, do you mind if I nap while we travel?
No, go for it.
Very
Catch
well.
some Z's, partner.
So I kind of just sit there quietly for a second. So, you guys did good. And I just dropped the big ass bag of gold right into the middle of the cart with a big smile.
Rome, my man.
Yeah.
Like, you guys,
What is this?
I contemplated keeping this quiet from you.
Do
But
I
it
get a little
was
extra
too much
for being
fun,
kidnapped?
and it was very Very easy fight to fix.
I must say, once I saw that you were not with us in the arena, I knew you were up to something, and I'm very pleased with this.
We got money. You guys killed people. It's been a good day for me.
That sounds fantastic.
My. I'm very impressed, Rogue.
Wow.
I don't know how to reply to that. There's a little fireball.
Definitely more gold than I could have acquired as a small man. However, I was thrown into the arena.
This is
Might
true.
I say, a little congratulations might be in order.
Of course, Mesius, though they did not, you did have heart, and you handled yourself with pride.
Were you
pretty sure you
quite
told us to throw
literally
you.
thrown into the arena?
Yes.
Who threw you into the
The girl
arena?
who
It
got
was not my
kidnapped.
idea.
It
Was not my idea.
I think it is
Good
clear
idea.
her actions were reckless.
Started the fight with him, throwing him in the arena. That's how it happened. That's how it went down.
However,
Was this the Destiny bitch?
this
Correct.
Was, this was.
It was
I
indeed.
must have missed my destiny.
I would
window,
expect
yeah.
that from her.
However, I give credit where credit is due. Sylph, the work with that whip is astounding.
Very, very
Thank you.
I would not want to be on the other side of that.
No.
Oh no, you don't, sweetheart.
Maybe on a Tuesday
I
night.
whip ass,
I get bored.
and I'm not afraid to use my whip. Fuck.
He
And
just twirls his stash like this. He's like,
Hey, I pay very well for that in the capital.
Touche. Well, friends, as funny and amazing you all are, I must retire to rest. Please wake me if you need anything.
Yeah, and that seems kind of good, but who's driving?
Thank you.
Who's driving?
it's a horse, right?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, there's a horse, but one of us should pay attention to it.
So, you know, on getting into the horse, that Northwind itself is about a week away, and Frostkeep, the main goal, is about 3 weeks away from where you are. So you head on to the North Path, trying to hopefully catch up to Z and the people trying to sell her. But alas, for most of your journey, you see nothing and learn nothing, and hope you'll just find her in Northwind.
Is there any particular reason we don't see a lot of people? Like, we know?
As you go more north, snow starts to litter the countryside. It gets colder and harder to traverse, and as winter is coming, snowstorm making it hard and unsafe to be out. So, as you are coming ahead, a flurry of snow covers your eyes and bites at your nose. It almost seems as if you feel the temperature drop as you move forward. With nowhere to go but the solitary path, you guys eventually come across the dilapidated cabin, seemingly lost in the middle of the woods. And while it does seem to have some rotten wood and holes in the structure, it does seem stable enough to be used as a shelter. A snowstorm is starting to close in. It is getting hard to see, and you are all feeling chilled.
Yo, we need to get in. We need to find shelter real fast. I think this place right over
It's
here
as
is not
cold
much.
as the color.
I'm gonna,
We don't have weather like this in the South. I'm not used to this shit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take off my robe, leap off of the cart into the snow, and start doing a snow angel.
Mesius
crazy.
is
This weather is as cold as the blue of my skin.
I raise my hand and I go, ring of warmth.
Ah!
I'm going to wrap myself in my newly found raven cloak.
I'm gonna wrap my bat wings around my body so they cover me like a blanket.
Wish I had something like y'all do.
This
How deep is the structure?
No.
Can I walk?
Do I have anything? I don't have anything to
so
keep me warm.
What are you
Just-
guys doing? Are you going to continue to go storm or into the cabin?
I'm
please
running
allow-
into that cabin.
Yeah, I think we should stay if possible. Please allow me to check the surroundings first. I wish to make sure you guys need to be safe.
All right. Are you doing any magical tricks, or are you just
No, I'd like to just walk in and perception, check them out.
walking in perception? All right, give me a roll.
Can we have our characters on the map?
21.
21. All right.
What?
I am huge.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I'm Mesius.
And upon entering, it seems to be a very small cabin. Nothing too special or grand about it. There's a small tapestry on the inside, a single bed, and you can tell that it's run down. Everything seems to be covered in dust and has not been touched in God knows how long. Besides that, nothing really strikes out as anything crazy. It just looks kind of run down and a little beaten.
I see.
Can I come in now?
I would like
crazy.
to just do a quick once over and dust some shit off, so it's nice for my friends.
Super nice. So you go around, you dust everything off, nothing special happens.
Yeah.
As you enter in a little deeper into the cabin to get the stuff brushed off, you do seem to notice not a presence, but there's like an energy inside the room almost. Nothing that you can tell as violent or even can't even tell if it's good at the moment. You can just tell that there's something there.
Okay, I will exit, and I call to my friends. I say, friends, it seemed a little run down, but I tried to make it a little bit nicer for you. I can't guarantee that we're safe here. I feel the presence of something, but I can't quite tell if it's dangerous or evil.
I don't give a fuck. My tits are growing icicles. I need to get out of this cold.
All right, well said, Phil. Everybody, welcome to the cabin. I usher everyone in.
Oh my dude, never
I'm gonna
disappointed.
take some of the
I'm cold.
rope I have and set up little bell traps.
Rome, I will stay out here.
I
will stay watch.
All right. I take all the blankets off the bed
We're
and I
talking about a
wrap them.
snowstorm where it gets really windy, and
You
I'm
might
happy
fly
you're
away.
warm, but you're tiny and light. And we know you're aerodynamic. You proved that.
100%.
Get your ass in the cabin.
Yes, it is for the best if we stay together, I believe this.
Now
Okay.
she can have it.
I wanted to have some fun, but I will go.
Nice.
Don't get too attached to flying. This one you probably wouldn't like.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm just
so-
gonna set my little bell rope traps and get inside as quick as possible.
For sure. Alright, so everyone is inside the cabin. As you're all in there, it seems a little more roomy than you had anticipated. You can all you quite easily. There's still only one bed and a fireplace that seems preloaded with wood, although it is not currently on fire.
So oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
I say, I am more than comfortable taking the floor. I feel the ladies should share the bed, and then I lean over and I sacred flame to light the fire.
Oh, thank you. I still, by the way, have all the covers from the one bed wrapping around me, shaking violently.
Please, Sylph, stand by the fire. The shall warm you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
How does the door shut?
The door shuts in, so like you pushed out and then. So,
I mean, is it a latch? Is it just like a wood lock?
door? Yeah, just like a standard door with the latch.
And it goes outward, not into the cabin?
Yeah, it opens out.
Or shit. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna prop a chair up right against the door and curl up on a chair with my newly found blanket.
Perfect. Alright, so you're as you guys are getting comfortable, the fire is lit, Sylph is warming up, Rome is relaxing. You can hear the wind outside get even fiercer and fiercer as the snow seems to be pelting the side of the door and the windows, and you're almost amazed the cabin has been able to stand against this type of weather. As time seems to pass, everyone starts to feel a little weird.
Weird how, though? Like, woozy, vertigo?
As you move your body, it almost feels like you're moving it, and then your body will follow. Disconnection between your consciousness and your physical form. And this continues at first very slowly, and then very quickly everything goes black for everybody.
Oh.
Oh.
You start to wake up. I like this one. As you start to wake up, you
Mommy's
see...
in the bathroom. Leave her alone right now.
No! There it is. Forced Shrine.
I don't see it.
I know.
There's another map. Hold on.
There we
it is.
go. Oh,
Whoa.
oh. I don't like this.
Forest Shrine. Y'all fools, wake up. Let me get your little things on this. Massive Rome.
Massive Rome.
Massive Rome, Sil, and Saphira and Lysius. Alright.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Notes, Forest Shrine. Alright. You awaken and look around. The first thing you notice is the rotten smell of death, which is soon followed by the realization that you are surrounded by bodies. A faint blue glow radiates from the center of the clearing, revealing a magic circle at the foot of an altar. A man in a tattered robe stands in front of you, silent but grinning.
Who the hell are you? What have you done to us? Where are we?
You certainly have a lot of questions, friend.
How the hell did I get here?
You were transported by your consciousness.
Consciousness.
Welcome, friends.
Alright, you better best be telling us what the hell is going on right now.
With pleasure. You travel with a woman. Her name is Alexandria.
We don't know nothing about no
How would
Alex.
you know that?
No.
I
we
know
do not.
many things. Do not bother lying to me, girl. I know who you travel with. And I need her dead!
We don't know about no Alexandria. Sorry.
Now, girl, I said, do not lie to me. I get very angry when people lie to me. And I need that girl dead. Now, I offer you great things if you can do this for me. Wonderful power, riches beyond your wildest dreams. All I need from you is that girl's head! I need it!
I want nothing from you.
We don't need you.
Can I tell what kind of magic summoning circle is? Can I check what type of spell it is?
All you can tell is that it is an old type of magic that has not been seen in a long time. You can sense great power coming from it. But nothing that you don't know too much about it. So, thank you for joining me. I know it may not be what you want right away, but I ask you again, will you kill that stupid little bitch, Alexandria, so our father can come back to the world and grace us with his presence? For we are his lost children waiting. Father.
Sweetheart, you've lost your marbles. We ain't killing no one for you.
I'm gonna say that's no.
If you want to get to her, you must get through my friends. If you want to get to my friends, you must get through me. And you will never get through me.
Does he look corporeal? Like, is he...
Yeah, he is full on. It looks like a real fucking person right there. Well,
And the braziers are in the circle?
yes. I must say, I am disappointed in your unwillingness to help.
I'm taking a couple steps back.
There could have been so much good things we could have done together.
I feel like if you were really this disappointed, you shouldn't have shown us you're crazy right from the bat. Ha!
Leave
Batwing.
the mind being altered. It's okay. If you will not serve me now, then you will serve me as a corpse.
So as he's ranting, I want to use Mage Hand to push the brazier in front of him into him.
Into him. Alright, give me an Arcana.
Can I be slowly walking around this kind of summoning circle, but
You can
closer
get it
to
to
him?
where you are right now.
18?
Okay.
You got an 18. Alright. So, as he's ranting, he gets to the, "You shall serve me in death!" As he says that, the brazier in front of him gets pushed into him, catching his robe aflame. He erupts in a quick explosion. of green fire.
Oh, pretty.
As the smoke starts to clear, unfortunately, what is left standing in his place is a white.
Oh, damn.
It was a white what?
A white, like,
It's a white.
it's a really mean poltergeist.
Ah,
Scary ghost, scary ghost.
Yes, very scary ghost. And then he summons 2 shadows.
Oh.
Um,
Oh boy.
This is my kind of dude.
That I don't actually know.
Oh my god, he's right. Shadow bit.
oh, man.
A token.
Oh, man.
Shadow bit.
There you go. Alright, so his robe bursts into green flame, and as the smoke clears, what is left standing is a white. I told you. You will stop me in death! And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Would be better.
Oh.
Yay, 17.
19.
17.
Yeah.
Easiest 17. Saphira, what'd you get?
19.
13.
Rome got a 13. You said 6, Sylph.
Yeah.
And then Anduin.
I threw in chat.
And you should all have taken a long rest as you've been traveling on a cart.
Right. Full health.
Kill
Oh, initiative's 119.
What?
Actually, wrote your initiative was 119.
Jeez. It's like,
Oh my goodness.
So Anduin and Saphira both got 19.
Have Anduin go first. I'm still loading in, yeah.
It's whose ever dexterity's the highest.
So just in case you don't load in,
Uh-huh.
you're aware, Morgan, with any of your ranged spells, this map is small enough that you should be able to hit anybody from where you are.
Okay, I'm watching on the Facebook Live, but it's like 30-second lag.
That's
So,
totally. If you know where the people are, you should be able to hit anyone with any of your ranged spells.
okay. Rad.
So we're going to start off the top with Anduin.
so I okay. I am going to. There's 2 shadows. Oh, here, shadow bitch, shadow ass,
Yes.
and white. All right, cool.
The death white.
Right by me. Okay, so I will. I stare at the shadow in front of me, and I say, eventually the dark must meet the light, and I cast Guiding Bolt
Guiding bolt on who?
on the shadow in front of me.
The Shadow Bitch.
Yeah,
That guiding bolt.
that is a 23.
Oh, my word. That definitely.
Dang.
Woo!
Alright, give me your damage.
4, 10, 13, 16 damage.
Okay, so fun fact, shadows are vulnerable against radiant, so you just dealt 32 damage to him,
Fuck yeah.
and
Damn.
he is evaporated by the light, sir. Tell me how it happens.
So I say, eventually the dark must meet the light, and I cast Guiding Bolts, and it kind of forms as a sphere in my palm, and I just gently rest it against his chest, and then you start to see light slowly break out from his body as he slowly dissipates, and a holy light flutters around and sparkles fall to the ground.
The light truly shall burn you.
Yeah.
He dies. Alright, on to...
And then,
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Move there, homie.
and then I am going to let me double check that this is within range. It totally is. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon behind the right, or the white, and hit him. Try to hit him with it.
For sure. I gotta give you, like,
There's a good one in the monster token.
in monsters.
Yeah, there's like a electrical ball that I use. It's like, yeah.
I see it. Boom. That's a spirit weapon. Alright. Roll for hit on the spirit weapon, please.
That is a 21.
Damn, bro.
21. That hits for sure, homie. How much damage did you do?
That is 7 plus 3. 10 damage?
10 damage.
10 damage.
Nice. Alright. So your spectral... What is your spectral weapon? What do you want it to be?
I would like it to be a golden halberd.
Ooh.
Your spectral weapon, almost seemingly making your golden halberd raise from the altar itself. As it appears behind the white, it falls in a quick arc down onto his back, cutting deeply. You can tell that it hurt him, but he does not seem too fazed by it. Saphira, it's your turn.
All right. So I am going to cast my witch bolt at the shadow dude on the right,
Alright.
and I'm gonna roll for hit.
Wait, did you say you were rolling a shadow bolt?
My witch bolt.
Which bolt? Okay.
Yeah. I got a 12.
That is the number you need to hit.
Oh, I'm good with that tonight. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna do.
Your witch's bolt, right?
Yes, on the hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage. But I'm gonna do it as a second slot or higher, so you add 1d12.
Alright,
That.
so roll for damage then.
Okay.
You just cackle.
Oh, you're joking! I got a 12, and then I get another 1d1 since I'm doing a second slot, and a 9.
So 12, 9, 20,
Yeah.
21,
21.
21, and then the shadow is actually resistant to lightning, so it's going to take 10 damage.
Ooh. You know, 10 damage is better than no damage.
That is true.
Your
And
lightning
that's
bolt,
it for me.
Our lightning bolt arcs from your arm, slamming into the shadow, making a permanent connection. You can still see the lightning come through it, and you can tell that I was shocked, but having no body, it was not as hurt as you originally hoped it would be.
Ooh.
White. He just laughs. I told you. You should have listened. And he's going to make his way towards Sylph.
Fuck me up. How dare you?
He is going to hit you first with a light drain. And it hits!
Alright.
Ooh.
1d6 plus 2. And I need you to make a constitution save of at least 13.
Alright. Oh, fuck. That's a total of 6.
Total of 6.
Yeah.
So your maximum health is now reduced by 7.
Like, it is, like, actually 7?
You are hurt by 7, and your maximum health is now 7 less than normal.
So you can't be
Okay.
healed.
So yeah, you can't be healed at 7. You're hurt, but you're not technically listed as hurt, because that's your max health. And then he's also going to do his second attack longsword at you. And that is going to miss completely wide. So he runs up to you with his hand forward and catches you around the throat, sucking some of your life force out. As he comes to swing his sword at your neck, though, you break free just in time, and it swings wide, planting itself into the ground. I will take your sword. And Mesius, it is your turn.
I'm not afraid of you, Shadow Man. Taste this. And I'm gonna use fucking twin spell. And I'm gonna enlarge Sylph and Anduin and double their size.
Oh my.
Ooh.
It happened!
They effectively are one creature size larger. So they're basically giants right now, and you guys get 1d4 in your weapons.
Oh my god, I'm huge!
Damn.
Your melee range is now doubled.
And your weapons grow too.
A man can never satisfy me now. Look at how big I am!
Yeah.
Kill the Shadow Man!
If I wasn't such a modest man, I'd say I'm the same size as you.
You wait.
Alright, is that your turn?
That is me.
On to Rome.
All right. So as my bonus action, I'm gonna look at Sylph and be like, "Hey, you could just use the gnome as my bardic inspiration."
As an inspiration, I love it.
Oh my
And our
No,
gnomes.
Please, no.
And then I am going to
No, no,
use
gnome.
Dissonant Whispers
No,
second
no.
level on the white. So Wisdom 11.
So whispers on the white.
Yep.
All right. Wisdom save, right?
Yeah, Wisdom 11.
3.
Nice. I'm okay with that.
All right. So yeah, how much damage do you do to me, bro?
Oh my. Three ones. 3 ones.
Is that 3 drinks?
3 1. You rolled 3 ones and then a max damage.
Ooh.
Like, I should just go shotgun a beer for that.
It's very much the Rylem way.
Oh my god. But I'm not Rylem.
Does he have to spend his turn or his reaction running away?
Let's see.
I know it's one of the two. I can't remember which one.
Immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed will allow.
All right, so he turns around and is forced back, inciting a attack from Sylph as of opportunity.
Ooh, okay. Can I? Is that a D20?
Yeah, D20. What'd you get?
3.
You have inspiration, but I don't know if you want to
really
use it.
matter.
Don't use the inspiration on that one.
Do not.
So the white, as you reach out, he goes, but unsadly, you, unused to how big you are now, you overshoot your whip, and you hit just by a bit, as he runs all the way to the corner.
Ah, darn! I'm not used to this fast.
And then Shadow Ass,
Sorry, y'all. I have a better shot than this. I proved myself.
the Shadow Ass is going to approach Rome and strength the drink. And he rolls a 1!
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
goodness.
It wouldn't have helped him anyway. I'm a -1 already.
He approaches with his hand out to suck your strength away, but is a little clumsy and just kind of misses over to the side as you quickly out. Sylph,
Alright,
you're
alright.
feet
Where
now.
the fuck are you?
Range.
I'm wary to step in this, what do you call it? This, like, ritual circle? I'm wary.
If you're uncomfortable, do not. You can definitely.
I will not.
hit him.
Oh,
I never did ask before, too. Did the circle
big now.
dissipate when
Isn't
the
You guys have to use big voices.
brazier was broken?
I can't do a female southern accent in a deep
As a giant.
voice.
Hey, y'all.
Well.
I don't know. But I'm big now. Doesn't that mean that my whip can reach 20 feet now?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have 4 squares of attack.
You got
That
it.
is just the link I need for right.
Wow.
Yes. Okay, that's 16 plus 5. That's 21.
That
Hit
hit.
him. I hit him. I cracked my whip. I'm pissed now. 2 plus 5. That's 7.
And then you have the D4 for being enlarged.
Yeah.
And then the D4 for being enlarged. Thank
Got
you.
D4. Got D4.
Not used to being large. Oh, that's it's a 1. Yeah, that's no plus, right?
No, so
What is with the ones tonight?
Okay, so that's what a total of 8 damage.
and which way do you want to move him?
I want to bring him forward. I crack my whip and I wrap it around his neck and I pull him forward on his knees.
I hit.
Ooh.
Yes.
Back, the whip rips him back, and a thunderous blast blows in front of his face. And then on to Anduin again. You are huge.
I am big. So I,
Get it, Bible boy.
just as Sylph, like as she's whipping him back onto his knees, I say, "You cannot outrun the light," and I cast Guiding Bolt.
This time twice as big.
20.
Wow. That's amazing.
Let's go.
Snap.
15 plus 5. Okay,
Let's go.
6, 10, 11, 17,
Oh my
19
god.
damage.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, homie.
Exact lethal?
Over! Run over it! How's it happen?
Oh, yeah.
So I say, you cannot outrun the light, and I cast my guiding bolt, and it starts to fly towards him. You start to see the panic in his shadowy face, and right as it's about to hit him, it starts to sink, and it hits the ground. He looks confused. A ring of light surrounds him, and a pillar of light shoots from the floor, and he fucking evaporates.
Yes! Sick, bro.
Nice.
Lights out, bro. That might have been the coolest thing I've ever
Shadow also evaporates as the white burns to a crisp.
seen.
As the fire, or as the white light starts to die down, you can see that all that is left where the white was is his cloak. It is now quiet and silent. The magic circle is still strong, and you don't seem to be going anywhere just yet. And we are going to take a quick 5-minute break.
Lovely.
But right before we do that, give us a podcast shout out. We got people asking about episodes.
So yes, our this is episode 4 of West Haven tonight. This will be aired on our podcast next Thursday. We release Thursday and Saturday for West Haven and Pyrofell, respectively.
Yes.
Yeah, go check it out. It's on Spotify, Obliviously Adventurous, or
Please.
Anchor.fm, Obliviously Adventurous. If you go to Anchor, you can give us direct messages and comments about the show or about the podcast itself to help us with feedback or anything you think we can do better. Because we always love it.
Please leave feedback.
Yes, leave feedback.
Yes.
It
Go
helps
down.
us grow and do stuff.
Like, even if it's like, you guys suck balls, this is why. That's
That would
fine.
be funny, and you might
Just
get
tell me why I
I would
suck
love
balls.
that.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We should start
Back
reading
in
like
5 minutes.
any comments people leave. We should start
See you
reading them
guys
out
in a
loud.
Be right back.
Oh yeah, once we start getting comments, we will be reading them out at the end of shows.
Yeah.
So
Quick.
Heck yeah.
comment on Anchor, get shown in the show. All right. BRB friends. for sure.
We are going to. We are back on.
What's up, everybody?
Well, what's going on? We're still one person down, so we figured we'd come hang out with you guys.
Yeah, say what's up.
Plus, we did actually have a question in chat. So, does anybody find building combat encounters with the damage or FXTE a little under or overpowered when matching against player characters?
It 1000% depends on their magic items.
Yeah. That
Magic
is.
item,
Like
I'm
1000%.
a bigger fan of combat that's not really hard battles. Definitely have their place, but especially for like small random encounters and stuff, I'm a big fan of it being a little underpowered. That way, the random encounters don't like bog down the gameplay itself. Okay, this is the thing we had to get over.
Yeah.
So I'm not really. I'd rather it be underpowered than overpowered, because going against something you can't possibly win against isn't really that fun in my opinion.
And like, I haven't DM'd at all, really, but like as a player, like I'd much rather have underwhelming fights leading to a really strong fight as opposed to some harder fights leading to a mediocre fight.
Okay, so I guess I read that he's talking about building encounters with the Dungeon Master's Guide, or that's with the DMG.
I saw DMG as damage.
I saw it as damage too. Like, go figure.
Freaking new.
Then I personally, I always do it by, I know it's really, I just do the CR rating. I usually make the CR rating about 1 or 2 levels above what the party is, and it seems to work out pretty well.
Yeah, and like when I did DM shortly with my friends back at home, something that really helped me is there's like CR calculators you can use.
Oh, yeah.
Cobalt Fight Club.
That'll help you gauge how tough a fight will be for your party of a certain level and what amount of certain CRs you can throw at them to have it be an easy, medium, hard, or deadly fight.
Oh yeah. Alrighty, friends, are we all back?
I believe so.
Cool.
Real quick, I'm sorry, I had a... Are we live right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Never mind. Hi, friends.
Hello.
Right.
You will have to tell us
So-
later.
Huh?
I said you will
Yeah,
have to
tell-
tell us later.
Yeah.
Alright. And scene. So, the pillar of light fades away, and upon the ground you see a tattered black robe, just in a mound. Nothing seems to be happening, and you are overtaken by silence.
Do
I'm
not
big.
touch
Somebody
that.
want to get that robe?
So,
Don't touch it.
magic people.
Shoot, folks, I'm big.
What are we doing?
Nesius, could you could check this out?
Yeah, can you check out this circle too? See if it's even safe to step on?
Yes.
But wait, I
Whoops.
want to make sure you are safe, and I am going to do something, but I'm checking if they are both what I think they are. They are. Okay, so I am worried that you might be in danger, and I reach out, touch his shoulder, and I cast resistance.
Thank you, Andre. You lean your giant ass over, and I snap my fingers, and you guys return back to normal size. Like,
Aw.
concentration on the spell.
Thank you. Thank you, Nesius.
Indeed, thank you. Let me check out this robe. Before I touch it, I'm gonna get as close as I can and investigate.
Give me an Arcana.
Was Jesus, JJ?
I know, sorry. I just noticed it, and then I switched it back. I'm sorry.
Kinda +4. Here we go. 17.
13, 17. Alrighty. So as you approach the robe, I'm gonna bring you up to where he was. As you approach the robe, you can feel a very strong magic from inside it, and the closer and closer you get, the stronger and stronger it gets. From what you can see, there's nothing special about the robe except it's tattered. But you feel like there's what you're feeling must be something in the robe.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and investigate.
So as you rifle through the robe, very easily a small black book falls out onto the ground. It is a black and tattered tome. The outside is very broken and almost molded. There's holes and rips in it, but it is still bound and held together.
Friends, I think I found this spell book. may be dangerous.
I suggest you inspect it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. If anyone can read it, it's you.
Flip open the first
Arcana?
page.
The third?
All right. No, the first page. All right.
Just literally open the case.
So inside you see words written in abyssal. You cannot understand them, and even if you could, you would not be able to, because it seems that the letters jump from across the page, never actually settling into one solid state. As you attempt to read it, your hand is encased in a green fire, and you are overwhelmed with an immense amount of pain. I'm going to need you to take 1d8 fire damage. And as you scream, everything goes black, and I need everyone but Kaylin to take off their headphones, please.
Fuck. Oh no.
What? Wait, no, wait. What was my resistance? What was my
This
resistance?
gives you 1d4 to a saving roll.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
I'm a little upset that the audience gets to hear this and we don't.
You guys just have to listen to the podcast. You can't even hear me. All right.
Make sure they can't read your lips.
Can anybody read lips? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Child.
Who is this?
Sorry. Forget that's me.
Who is this?
I am your father.
That might possibly be true. Are you here to hurt me?
I am here to protect you.
The fire was not very protecting.
You must show your love through pain.
Now, this is something I can get behind.
I will be with you always, son.
Are you in the book?
I am everywhere. I am all. I am Father. And it's cut off. You can all put your headphones back
That killed me inside.
on.
So many questions.
Fire
What's happening?
the green fire erupts around Mesius's arm, and as the fires die down, you can see what is a scar across his entire arm. But the scar does not look randomly burned. It is instead a series of swirls and almost rune-like things that seem planned, and in fact very important. Mr. Mesius, if you reload your character sheet, you will have a new feat called Father's Protection.
Does he look any physically different to us, like other than the tattoo?
The only thing that you can see is the scar on his arm. That's the only difference you see.
Did you find out what that book was, little man? You okay?
Friends, I fear something otherworldly has latched itself into my soul.
Like you feel possessed?
Would you?
No. It is here, though. It is here, amongst us. It's sworn to protect me, but I don't know its intentions as of now.
Protect you from what?
Oh. That is at least what it said.
Did it make you more cryptic? We have problems understanding you before. Now you're not explaining yourself very well.
A lot going on in my head. I hear the voice.
I'm going to cast Identify on the book.
Identify on the book. All right. That's about a 10-minute spell, right?
1 minute casting time.
1 minute casting time? All right. Is that going to do anything? You're just going to wait for him to do it?
I'm going to hold on to it reluctantly and just kind of hold it out to you, but not let it go.
Is this like a My Precious type of situation?
A minute goes by, and Rome, it is still somewhat unclear exactly what the power of this book holds, but you can tell that is a religious book for the group that the White was following. You can feel inside it an immense dark power. the one thing you can tell for sure, it is not a good thing in this book. This is not a book of good. This is a book of almost pure and excruciating evil.
So I
Any
don't.
knowledge, Rome?
It's not friendly, and I don't think you should be holding it.
What did you learn about it?
Just the only thing that I can tell is that it is immensely evil, and it is an occult book from the White.
A cult, you say?
Sweetheart, I don't think we can trust
I
you.
walk up to Mesius and I am going to bless myself, and then I wish to do a religion check on this book.
Give me a roll.
So that is 14 plus 3. That's a 17.
Okay. So upon looking at it, unable to actually open it or read into it because Mesius is refusing to entirely give it to you, you're able to determine it is barely there, but you can kind of remember one time a vague remembrance of reading of an old cult called the Cult of His Children. You think you've only read it once. It was almost non-existent and disappeared very quickly. But it's the only thing that comes to mind as you stare at this book, is that it must be a member of this dark cult. You're not 100%, you can't remember what their goal is or what their point is, but you remember the name. It is the Cult of His Children.
Friends, through my memories of my cleric studies, I do recall a certain cult that I do believe this book belongs to, the Cult of His Children. As Rum said, they are very evil. I don't recall much about them, unfortunately, but the name does ring a bell.
The one other thing you remember is that the leader or the deity of the cult is referred to as Father.
I also remember that the deity that they praise, they refer to as Father. Is this something you heard, Mesius?
Father has reached out to me, promised protection.
Did he ask in price for anything?
Not specifically, but servitude is probably the direction we're going.
I'm going to whisper to Rome. He sounds like the White. He's speaking crazy.
I'm me. My attunement with Shadow has made me curious in this book. I believe I could use it for some power.
Why don't we store it until we can study it better? I mean, it did leave a nasty impression on your arm.
Really
I believe
did.
this is best for the party.
I honestly feel a little hesitant to even talk about anything of our plan around you. I hate to say it, Mesius, but it looks like it might have inflicted your mind in some way. I don't think
Reluctantly, knowing best, though, Mesius hands the book and holds it out.
I take the bag of holding and just open it in front of him, not touching the book.
Drop it into
As Mesius drops into the bag and the book seemingly disappears into it.
Just gonna back away from our wizard slowly. Or sorcerer slowly.
Don't worry, I'm still me for now.
I wish
For now.
to.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, so you can give me an insight check.
Okay. Do you have a better insight than I, Rome?
Oh, I got a 19.
19. No, that's fine.
No,
It seems that Mesius has full control over his faculties. He does not seem to be in any control or seeming weird. He does seem disturbed by his encounter with Father, but he is not. He doesn't seem out of sorts. It doesn't feel like he's being controlled.
Okay.
I'll trust you for now.
Thank you.
Just stay away from my back.
That book was scary, but I'm very intrigued.
Well,
we
now
will,
I
we
feel-
will find a safe way for you to study it, if at all possible. If not,
I'm gonna take a couple steps, and my arm brushes through my robe, and I feel something in my robe, and I reach in and I pull out the book.
Interesting.
I gasp audibly.
Now,
Very
this
interesting.
is strange.
Well, it seems as if you were chosen. I wonder if the book would have had the same effect if any of us tried to pick it up.
Maybe if Z picked it up, her destiny would have told her.
Ah! Yeah.
I mean, it might have.
It's why
God, I
we
miss
we
that
can't
girl.
have nice things.
I am uncomfortable with this dark presence, and I'm going to attempt to sacred flame the book.
Oh.
While
Do
he's
it
holding
our-
it,
In my hand?
I think it's for the best.
Divian Arcana.
Oh, my fingers.
Nothing.
13.
13. Alright, so you cast Sacred Flame onto the book. After a second, the fire disappears and it looks like the book was undamaged. And almost instantaneously, you feel your guts wrench inside as your stomach feels like it catches on fire. And I need you to take 2d10 fire damage.
Andrew, are you
Oh
alright?
my god.
Mesius, you hear inside your head, "Don't let them hurt me."
Friends? I feel we may be in trouble.
Why would you say that?
great. This is
The book spoke to me, and we cannot hurt it anymore. That would be very bad for Andrew.
I think that's quite apparent.
Sorry about that, good friend. It was
No,
not
that is not your fault. Those
So-
were my actions.
Mesius. What did we learn today?
I'm sending you after the next robe. Obviously, I'm not touching it.
Well,
We should keep a close eye on
Let's
Mesius
figure all those years
as we continue our journey.
learning in
I think it's
schools.
the book.
Yeah, I hate to say
Pretending
it,
to be
darling, but
smart.
I trust you. I just don't trust whatever dark evil spirit that might have crawled in your brain.
I don't blame you.
Mesius, I think that the more that you hear, or if you hear this voice again, you should tell us immediately. I'm worried
I will respond
about
to you
myself.
in quips and other sorts of what it speaks to me.
So while you're bringing this curse upon the party, did you really figure out how to get us home?
The book told me nothing of the sort, to be frank.
As you're saying this, as you're saying this, the book starts to glow a deep red, and a mist seems to come out of it, gushing out into the world.
Oh.
Again, the same thing starts to happen as when you were in the cabin, and you feel a disconnection between your body and your consciousness, as everything goes black. You all wake up back in the cabin.
Jesus Christ.
Boom.
What is it called?
You all wake up
Should-
back in the cabin. You all feel tired and worn out. The book seems to have disappeared.
Weird.
Completely?
Do we remember anything about what happened?
You remember everything. And yes,
Okay.
the book is nowhere to be found on your person or in the bag of holding or anywhere around.
Everyone, the book is not here.
Hold out your arm.
Yeah,
Where did
please
you hide
go
it?
bear the scar.
The scar is almost shining. The black swirls and runes almost have an iridescent glow to them as the light shifts on them.
This is
Yeah,
bad.
that's
This
not
is
normal.
very,
I don't
very
like it.
bad.
Do you suppose we were teleported to another plane of existence? Suppose the book might exist only there?
That's possible. But its ability to mere appear whenever it wants to is what scares me.
Yeah. Clearly,
Oh,
it still
the
has control.
talking to you part didn't upset you. Just the
I
random
appreciate the
teleportation.
communication.
or
I could not read.
It's a book. It shouldn't talk to you.
This has been established, bro. I don't know where the book is.
It's not what I was
I'm
talking
gonna have a
about.
hard time falling asleep tonight. I'll tell you that.
However,
Well, I think we should just go to bed. I don't think that we're going to figure anything out tonight, and I think we should rest because if this happens again, we need to be at full capacity to fight whatever the
will
hell.
someone?
Okay, so the
It's in
last
him.
time we rested to be at full capacity, we ended up in another realm. So if we're going to rest, let's not do it here.
May someone keep an eye over me as I sleep?
I was
fear
just
I might
about to say,
disappear.
I feel like someone should at least watch him while he falls asleep
Or,
first.
or we just
See if
tie him up.
anything
Saphira,
witchery
you are an
You
elf,
do that,
correct?
I suppose.
What?
I've got extra rope.
You are an elf, correct?
I am a
Tiefling.
thank you. Thiefling.
Don't we have an elf in our party?
Z, who's not here.
It was her destiny to be kidnapped.
Glorious.
In this moment.
Glorious.
Oh man.
Where is she when you need her the most?
Fulfilling her destiny by being kidnapped.
So,
Um,
are we having to go back out in the cold? I really hate
there's-
these options.
Maybe we should just leave Mesius outside. Maybe the cold will
Hey, I don't
do him
believe
well.
I think it is perfectly
No,
reasonable for us to
you
sleep
didn't
in
know.
bed.
When he starts to argue, I go, ring of warmth.
But I can disappear and you will never know.
I think
Please,
I think it's
I must mean
perfectly-
something to you.
Well, then we compile all of it. We tie you up and then throw you outside, and your ring of warmth will keep you happy. And you can use my red raven
Well, check
tapestry
on-
as a blanket.
We'll check on you every hour to make sure you don't freeze to death.
I
No,
say we
hang
just
on.
tie him up in the corner.
I won't freeze. The ring will keep you safe.
There's no need for Mesius to be tied. I feel it is completely reasonable for us to sleep in shifts and keep watch.
I definitely agree with Anduin. I feel like it's cruel to throw Mesius out on the street in this blizzard.
Well, there is option C. We just take the arm.
I also do not wish harm upon my friend. This is a last.
This is
This is the last resort action. You're speaking of Rome.
Okay, then I am just going back to sleep, and you can stay up and watch the little bastard.
Fine.
I'm gonna curl back
I
up in my
appreciate
chair.
you guys saving me, but I'm not going to risk myself to make sure that all of us don't die.
Well, one of us will be awake,
only-
darling. We'll make sure that nothing happens while the rest of us sleep. I'm not leaving this poor little feller out in the cold. It's too
Someone
cold.
with some sense. I completely agree. Now, if y'all wish to be greedy in that way, you may sleep. I will watch our friend.
You can wake me up for the next shift. And I
All
don't.
right.
I don't think I need to sleep
I'm gonna.
that much. Do I just need 4 hours? I mean, do I need
Uh,
4 hours?
I think you need a long
While
rest
this
for your
all ha-
action surge, don't you?
For my what?
Action surge?
I
Yep.
do. So, and if I'm at Aragonasi, does that mean I need full 8 hours?
No, your action surge is a short rest.
Nice.
Yeah, all your shit comes back after a short rest.
All
All right. So
I'm gonna
you
stalk
go
into
inside
a
and take-
corner.
No, go for it. Tell me what you're doing.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna stalk into the corner and sit down and wrap myself around in my bat wings like a blanket again, and go to sleep.
Perfect. All right. So you start to fall into an uneasy sleep. Everyone's a little nervous about Mesius and what it means. Mesius, periodically through the night, you hear whispers, although you cannot tell where they're coming from or what they're saying. No one else seems to react to them. It is just you. The night passes by without any incident or any bad things happening. As the morning starts to come, whoever's awake on watch starts to notice that the blizzard is dying out and it's probably becoming safer to leave.
I think that might be me if I was volunteering for a second shift.
Yeah.
We'll go for that, yes.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I think the blizzard's finally clearing up. I think we should head out. I think we've been here long enough. I think it's time to hit the road.
I wake up and I go, "Where's Mesius?"
He's right over there. He's fine.
Okay.
I sit up quickly and I go, Temptations? Oh, good morning.
Are you all right, darling?
Oh,
Having any nightmares right now?
no, I was enjoying those dreams. A couple of weird things throughout the night. You know, now that you mention it, actually, times I was a little freaked out. Mostly good, though.
I had a question for you. Do you ever enlarge yourself so that you feel like a regular person? Was that your temptations that you were dreaming about?
Personally,
Not his height.
when I double myself, I have twice the fun.
On that note, I'm going to move my chair away from the door and go collect my ropes and bells from outside.
I guess the long and short of it, yes, I do.
Oh, Mesius, you are quite the character, young love.
I'm just honest, you know. Just honest.
At the risk of sounding irritated, can we get the hell out of here?
Yes. Let's pack our.
Oh, holy shit, my arm is glowing. Oh, I forgot that was still happening.
Yes, we established.
We must leave.
Is it hurt? Is it blowing extra? Is there anything different happening?
No, it's the same. Just scared the shit out of me.
All right, sweet. Let's hit the road. Let's
Come
pack our
on.
bags.
I want to get away from this book and everything it entails.
I start
I don't think we
corralling
can
everyone
get away from
outside.
it.
Come on, everyone. Let us go. Let us go.
Can I
Let us go.
steal the blanket that I've been wrapping myself in because I'm still very cold now from the south and we don't have weather like this in the south?
Yes, you can.
Sweet.
You should
That's
get
it.
yourself one of these rings.
I just have a blanket curled around me.
As they all leave the cabin and it's just me closing the door, I go, these fucking people. And I shut the door.
Wait, where's Alex been this whole time?
I have been sleeping. What happened? You guys, Mesius now has this weird thing on his arm. You guys seem to be talking about something that happened.
Listen,
What
Princess,
happened?
It is none of your concern. The only thing that matters now is that you are safe.
Oh, sweet little.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing happened to me. You guys are the ones that are acting weird.
And that is what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to take on the actions so that you do not have to. Please do not fret and let yourself be at ease.
Thank you, Anduin. I trust you guys. Thank you so much for doing this.
100.
So as Anduin shoves you guys out into the cold winter, you can tell that it is much clearer than it was when you first arrived.
So
To the
cold.
point where as you look down the pathway that you're going to be going, you realize that farther down you can see a cart that has crashed against a tree.
Is it covered in snow?
Do you guys think we can steal an?
It is covered in snow, most likely from last night's snowstorm. And you can't see anything as of now coming or moving around it. You just see a crashed cart into a tree at the very end of the path.
Hey, Mesius,
Yeah.
go touch it.
Do not.
funny
Do
guy.
not. I think the
think
best
not.
course of action. I think the best course of action would be to have Rome go scout the car,
I don't know. I think Mesius should go touch it.
and then under
Mesius
breath.
is in quite of a state right now. I don't think it's very.
Is our cart still around, or does that happen to be our cart?
No, your cart's still around.
So I will go
Uh,
sneakily over there and take a look.
As he
give me a
begins
stealth roll.
as he begins to walk away, his arm say, "Please be careful," and I cast.
Resistance.
I hope something haunts
That's
you.
probably good.
Ah.
What was your? It's 1d4.
All right. So
Resistance is
as
Oh,
you
resistance,
are,
not guidance.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, no.
Hell,
So as you were walking by, where are you? There's Rome.
I don't know.
everybody's mic just went.
Everyone's
Ape
camera
shit.
went to shit.
Oh my gosh, that was weird. All right. So as Rome
Oh my
walks
God.
down, apparently the Earth shatters, and all of VC and Facebook
Breaks.
can no longer take it.
Uh,
But
Are we oblivious or are we adventurous?
a little bit of both.
They're not technical difficulties; they're features.
That's a deep one.
A man jumps out in front of you.
A man?
A man jumps out in front of you. If you know what's good for you, you're gonna give me your cart and all your money.
I do not know what's good for me, and I'm gonna throw my shuriken in his face.
My man.
Everyone roll initiative.
Taking no shit.
Woo!
No shit.
Oh my god, they rolled so well. Oh, actually, no, they didn't. Kidnapper.
16 plus 2.
Oh
I
my
got 18
flippin'
initiative.
god!
Alright, still
Our-
got 10.
Just
Still
for
got 10.
clarification,
I
our
got
health
4.
is at full, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, we all
Yeah.
had a rest.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, I
everyone should
don't
have
have
taken a full
temporary
rest.
health no more. Yay.
Rome got a 7. Anduin got a 15. Saphira got a
16 plus 2, 18 total.
18, and then Mesius got a 4. Oof.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you weren't the one walking down. All right, so the man comes out and stops Rome right there, perfect. And we're gonna start up at Saphira.
Woo! Okay. Did Rome successfully
Yeah, it
hit
doesn't
him
start
with
with
this
my
thing?
attack.
Okay.
You know, I'll give it to you. Go ahead and roll me an attack thing for your
Oh my
Cerberus.
God,
I'll give it to
Kaylin,
you.
stop changing sizes, man.
Sorry, I'm going back.
It's okay,
Roll,
Adam.
yeah, roll me an attack for your Cerberus Shuriken real quick.
I'm
I just
trying
changed
to. He keeps changing his crap on my screen.
Camera. Just do your
Jumping
best. Do
everywhere.
your best life, camera. You can do this.
Nice.
19. All right. That was on the kidnapper. That hits. Damage, please.
Nice.
Woo!
And then I gotta make a dex save. I passed the dex save.
Uh,
All right, so it takes 7 damage.
And I'll use my bonus action to pull it back.
Pull it back. All right. And then,
Okay.
so, as he steps out and demands money from Rome, without even stopping, just flicks his server shuriken out, and the flames spitting from the edges slam into his shoulder. But unfortunately, it hit on the edge, and the flames erupt a little bit away, not causing any extra burning damage. And as soon as it hits, it almost disappears again, right back into Rome's hand. And then we go up to Saphira.
Okay, I'm gonna say I think he needs to get a little more crispy, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
You did it.
I lost my dice.
I lost my dice.
Okay.
I love us.
You struggle.
We're so much fun. I seriously love us.
Oh shit! I rolled a 1.
oh no.
All right,
Yeah.
then
That's not gonna do shit.
I'm AFK for a second then because I'm out.
Okay.
All right. Boom. All right. So, Saphira, you entirely missed. Then we're going to go to the Scout Goon. What is that? Perfect. All right. So, the Scout Goon is going to
Oh god.
run up to Sylph. And he's going to strike at you with his short sword. Twice.
Oh boy.
Rude. Rude.
1, 2. Is your AC 16?
Yeah.
Then you take double hit.
After a short rest, my HP didn't climb back up to
You should
my
be at a full
health.
rest. You should
Yeah,
be at a
long
full
rest.
rest.
Yeah, you're fully healed.
Fully healed. And you're going to take 6 damage.
What did I do?
All right.
Total?
Boom. On to Useless Scout.
Yeah.
He is going to, where he is, he's just going to shoot his longbow towards Mesius.
No, that's fucked up.
Mises has been through
Did
enough.
you miss?
Uh,
What's your AC,
My
Mesius?
AC is 12.
Okay, so that does hit?
Yeah. Could very well
Alright.
kill me. Just kidding.
No, it can't. It's 1d8 plus 2. And he rolled a 1!
Wow.
So you're going to take 3 damage, Mesius. So the Useless Scout pulls out, shoots his arrow, but it just catches you like right on the big toe.
Ooh.
Luckily, it didn't seem to cut it off, but it got in there pretty deep. It hurts really bad.
Ah!
On to Anduin. Your turn.
How hurt are you, Saphira?
Me?
No, Sylph, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I'm not hurt.
I only got 6 damage. I still am at 22.
Okay. Okay.
What you gonna do?
Okay, I am going to. Okay,
Yes.
so I look at the Scout Goon and I say, The light shall burn you, and I cast Sacred Flame.
All right. Dex
Ooh.
save, right?
Yes.
Dex save.
Hit him with it.
Ooh, natty 1. Roll that double dice.
Yes.
Go. 7. Go on the floor. 6. That's 13.
Ooh.
13.
13 damage.
So the scout
Um,
goon erupts in fire. What was once a luxurious head of golden blonde hair is now an entirely bald landscape of nothing.
I castle in the corner.
And then as my bonus action, I am going to shout to Rome and say, press the advantage! And then I cast Sanctuary on him.
On Rome? Alright.
Yes.
And that's your turn?
So sad, dude.
Alright, Sylph.
Okay.
Scout goon is right up on you.
He is indeed. And so I'm gonna go try to hit him. That's a 4.
4.
Oh, shit. Never mind. Too late. Fuck.
Alright, so that's it?
Okay.
Wait.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, on to Rome.
Wait, what? Did you do anything?
She tried to swing, so her whip shot out, and he was able to dodge nimbly to the side as it cracked next to his hip.
What's the bonus for Sanctuary again?
The bonus is that they can't attack you unless they make a wisdom save, and if they make an attack at you and can't target someone else, they lose the attack.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty much you get up in there, and then they can't attack you anyways.
Yeah, hopefully.
So I'm going... I'm not actually going to do it because everyone else is asleep, but I'm going to let out just this howl, screech, and run straight at this guy. And as I get to about here, I'm going to Misty Step behind Kidnapper and sink my rapiers into her back.
Give me a roll.
So first,
Kidnapper.
I'd assume these are with advantage, since you always tell me they see me coming. This time I did
They
it.
see you
different.
coming. They saw you run for the other person.
Yeah.
And they were,
Yeah,
"Oh,
you did
fine."
it better. You did
This
it better.
time I'm going for
You
the
took
DM.
you took the time to do it. So with advantage, 13
That's the
plus 6,
first.
19, that hits.
And then
Take your advantage.
for attack. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Second attack.
hits.
Nice.
Let's go.
Double hit.
So,
Add the proficiency bonus.
3.
I know that's what you want to do.
I know.
And then say 1d8 and so
Hit it with
7.
that shot.
2,
Man, now.
Fire away.
So that's both attacks. 18 damage.
18 damage?
Tight. All right. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
what happens, bro?
Let's go.
So after just flinging the shuriken, I make weird faces at Goon Scout and just running at him, and then just vanish and appear behind the kidnapper and just plunge both my rapiers into her back as they pop out the front of her armor.
Ooh.
He went that way, and then I just ripped them back out of her.
Blood.
I thought I was the crazy one.
A fountain of blood erupts across, turning the white ground into a deep, dark red as the kidnapper falls dead.
And it would
Get
go.
it right.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
On to Mesius.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my finger guns. I'm gonna start running forward, just screaming as loud as I can. Yeah! And I'm gonna fucking look to my right, finger gun one guy with the firebolt, use meta magic, and firebolt the other guy with my hand.
Twin spell.
Gangster.
All right, give me rolls for both.
So, let's get
Stole my idea.
For Goon.
17.
Hits.
Let's go. Let's go.
Double hit. All right, so roll damage for both. Roll for a useless scout first.
Alright, this is a D10. D10.
Ah! Damn!
Wow.
Alright, and then for Scout Goon, or Goon Scout,
7.
That's a good roll.
7.
Mesius, my boy.
Well, alrighty then. So you come up and you shoot both out, boom, boom, and they both just get caught full on in the face.
Oh, yes.
They, their noses now look like Voldemort, where it's just like really flat.
Yeah.
Sister Skull? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And then it's gonna go on to the Goon Scout. His face is burning, and he is pissed at you, little man. So he is going to pull out his bow, and he is going to make a shot at Mesius. And he's going to hit!
He is.
Right, 12?
Yeah, he is.
So he hits, and his longbow will do 1d8 plus 2 for 8 damage.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna use a reaction.
Go for it.
So, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. Save 12.
Awesome. Save 12. What reaction are you using?
Father's wrath.
Yeah, you
Oh, man.
are.
I want to have
Not here for that.
describe what it looks like. You failed to
Alright.
save.
Fails the save. So the arrow strikes into you. But upon doing that, it is almost expelled with the force of black power as a tendril snaps it back towards the Goon Scout. And he takes 2d10.
Jesus Lord.
Oh, you roll. Okay, you roll for it.
Oh my god, double 1?
I was gonna roll, but you
Tragic.
rolled a 2. That's horrible. Alright, I'm going with that.
Oh my
I'm going with that.
god.
Alright, so he took 2 damage. It shoots the arrow back at him, but he luckily dodges to the side. It just catches his upper shoulder.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
It's nice to see out of all the curses you found, you got a useless one.
Next time.
Easiest.
Next time.
Please take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage. You,
Like
have,
1
you can
damage.
control my health, sir.
Oh, I have to do that for you, don't I?
Yeah.
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 But I want just in case you're doing that on D&D Beyond.
Oh, no.
All right, on to Saphira.
All right. Disappointed in myself that I missed. I'm going to go, okay, let's throw a little more power into it. And I'm going to use Twin Spell Fireball at, what is it? Goon Scout and Useless Scout.
Just like Mesius 1-2?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me 2 rolls.
Oh, I like that.
2d20s.
Okay. So I got 11 and then a 13.
Is that with your additions, with your plus?
Yep.
11 and 13, so the 11 against the Useless Scout misses,
Okay.
and then the 13 against the Goon Scout does hit.
Oh, sick. Okay, and then I roll 1d10 plus 5 against him. Where's my d10? Found it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I got 12 for damage.
For the Goon Scout, how's it happen?
Let's go.
Oh, pissed again that I did not hit that guy. I'm just gonna throw all of my rage into this one guy, and I go, I need to crisp some scouts today. And I'm gonna throw it at him, and like, it's going to surge into him and create a giant hole in his chest
Oof.
that burns, and it cauterizes around, so there's no blood or anything, and he just falls to the ground.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Oh, it smells.
Scary.
On to Scout Goon. Alrighty, so he's still right here up on Sylph. He sees no reason but to just swing at her twice with his short sword.
Rude.
Wait.
So he misses and then rolls a nat 20!
Woo!
Uh-oh.
Goofy. Alright, so 1d6 plus 2,
Pinky's out.
or 2d6 plus... Ah!
Are you kidding?
Woo! Spicy! You're gonna take 14 damage to the face.
14 damage?
Woo! Spicy!
Okay, you
muy
gotta describe how
caliente.
you cut into me. You have to describe that. That's some brutal damage.
Yeah.
So this scout goon, wow, yeah, scout goon. I said scoot goon the first time. The scout goon-
Good down.
It's all
Just
the
right
ones
up
in the
on you.
20s from tonight.
Oh yeah, all the ones in 20s. Takes out his short sword and he goes one slash across and it catches you on your chest, cutting open through your armor and leaving a gash. And then his other one will go low, catching you in the thigh, leaving another deep cut. The snow is blood red around you and you are very hurt.
Yeah. Making eye
Yeah.
contact with you, Edwin. I'm hurt.
Don't
I feel
worry,
hurt.
Don't worry.
I feel attacked.
As
Literally.
long as you are with me, you are
If
safe.
anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be Dave right here.
Nope, no, you will not.
I don't know, you got the father behind you.
I only
Use
use
the
my
scout's
reaction.
gonna come up here. And he's going to double attack Rome. What's the wisdom save he has to make, Jay?
13.
7.
Start walking this way, buddy.
Yeah, so the first one is through. And
so he
he
has
can do
to-
his second one.
Well, wait.
Is it per round or is it per attack?
I think it's just per round, isn't it?
If it's per round, then yeah, he can't attack you at all.
Yeah, cause it says on a failed save, they have to
On a
choose a new
failed save.
target. Yeah.
Okay. So then yeah, we'll just say he misses then. Again, he comes up to strike Rome, and as he gets close, he just kind of stops, his eyes glaze over, and his hand falls down to his side, and they just stand there, listless. Anduin.
I chuckle. All right, Sylph, Mesius, your healths.
Yeah.
Help.
Your health. What's your health?
Oh, my health.
Oh,
8.
I have 8 health.
Out of.
8. Hey.
You can see it in the combat tracker.
Oh,
Yeah.
However, if you can only save one person at a time, Anduin, I do have a second win where I can give myself a regain 1d10 plus 3 HP.
Math.
So yeah, they both have
Because
8
that-
hit points left until they're dead
Yeah.
or unconscious.
Mesius has a lower total, if that's what you care about.
It is
By a lot.
true. It is true. Mesius is a small guy.
By like
Yeah.
a full 8.
Like I said, I have something to actually gain my personal health back.
All right, I have a question. Well,
Go for it.
actually, never mind. So Sylph, right in front of me. I reach out and I grab her shoulder, and I say, "You shall live to fight another day." And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Super tight.
So you are going to heal 12.
12.
Ooh.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word on Mesius.
There
And
you go.
And I say, "Do not back down!" And you are going to heal 10.
Nice.
Ooh.
And that's it for me.
Hey, I'm no longer.
Alrighty then. And then Sylph, it is your turn.
Alright, I can breathe. With that healing, I can breathe a
Ooh.
little bit easier.
I'm sorry, real
And-
quick, I'm going to use a charge of my ring to heal myself back to full. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
You
you're
already
good.
you already used is it a oh no, because your ring
My
allows
ring.
you to heal when
Yeah.
you heal other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
You're right. Alright. So you're maxed out.
Oh my goodness. Alright, and I glance over, clutching my side. It still hurts, but I can actually breathe this time. I glance over at Andrew to give a gratuity sort of glance. And now looking back over to Scout Goon in front of me, I'm pissed. I want this fucker dead.
Heal him.
15 plus 5, that's a 20.
So Scout Goon definitely hits.
Alright. And 3 plus 5, that's 8.
Alright, what happens?
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
you died?
Um,
What did you die? Alright,
We did.
well, in that case, I start to do a little fanciness with my whip, and I start to whip it in figure 8s, and I slice off his beloved freaking shoulder, both shoulders, and his arms just like fall with those damn short swords to the side, and he bleeds out. Axillary arteries, and I know that one.
nice. Science.
Yes.
Alright. On to Rome.
Kill him, bro.
It is over.
Alright, so I'm going to use my defensive flourish. So I'll expend an inspiration die for that. And I'm going to attack useless goon with both my rapiers.
Very good.
Give me an attack.
So, rapier 1. Jesus Christ.
Miss.
Rapier 2.
Miss.
I'm just going to quit and go home.
So you,
Oh my
Okay.
god.
so you turn.
No
You
worry.
turn to slash at the goon, but unfortunately he saw it coming and ducks under both of your blades, narrowly missing death. Mesius.
Man, I'm pissed. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm gonna sprint up on this motherfucker. And I'm gonna do kind of angle myself to the right. Put out my hands with my thumbs touching, and second level burning hands.
Yikes.
Do it. That's a dex save, right?
I believe so.
13 save.
I think it's a 12, you bitch.
Yeah, I think you
12.
did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Half
still
damage,
think
no?
it still is half damage, so tell me
Yeah.
how much it does.
Should be 3d6, right?
Correct, Mundo.
Yes.
I love that spell.
He takes
11.
5.
Half of that is what? Is 5?
Yeah, he takes 5.
Alright, so
Worst burning
this
hands
goon is burned. You can clearly tell his body is covered in 3rd-degree burns. He is in pain and very, very close to death. Saphira.
I'm gonna keep the trend running, and I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb of fire damage at this goon.
Give me a roll. D20.
13.
Oh, that's the amount you need.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now, he had 1 health left, so
Right,
how does
you
it
tell
happen?
him, Yes.
So how did it happen? I look at Mesius and I was like, gotta keep the dice rolling. And I get my orb in my hand and I make him all fiery. It's like some firebender shit, right? And I toss it at him and he just crumbles into ash. Woo! That's how you finish him.
So the final goon lies dead. All that is left is the cart at the end of the wall, at the end of the road.
I'm gonna run to it and say, we should steal some shit.
It's the one that's
So-
sunken, the one that I was walking towards when we got attacked.
Yes.
Mhm.
So as Saphira gets up into the cart, you peer inside to see a body bound and gagged with a bag over their head. They seem to be alive, but unaware of what's happening.
Y'all, there's somebody in here.
We must
Take
help
the head
them.
off.
Huh?
Take
You
the
must-
headdress off.
If I have to. So I grab the thing and just rip it off him. Little jerky.
You rip off the headdress, or you rip off the pillowcase, and upon seeing their face, you realize that you have found Z.
Oh god, put it back on.
I look over and
Put it
I
back on,
go,
he
it's
said.
Destiny, bitch.
She seems a little worse for wear and a little disoriented, but okay.
Before she realizes
quite
it's
sure
you,
what's
put it
happening.
back over her head.
I run to Z, holding her and hugging her, maybe a little too tightly.
Ugh.
That's where we are gonna call it, friends.
Lovely.
Woo.
Yeah.
Great session.
United with Z,
Yeah.
it feels so good.
Bravo.
You
Oh my
delicious.
god.
Guys, I liked all the fire damage that we did tonight.
So good.
We were burning.
It's,
Wow.
it's almost like we're with a group of mages. Like,
Weird. Is this a magic-centric party? What? Sacred flames, sorcerers,
Burning hands.
bards, what?
Typical fighter.
like, as for me, I just like to stab shit.
Equally as awesome.
Or dissonant whispers when you're trying
Yeah.
to stay secretive.
Also, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but guys, super good
All right,
job.
XP?
Again, yeah, XP. Oh yeah, I got to give you the amount for that battle.
Do we get any for the right battle as well? Or the white battle?
The white battle. I already gave you the experience for the white battle. That
did,
was
you did.
included in this last one. And then everyone give yourself 100 more experience.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey, JJ, what was the ad for the white battle?
So right now our total should be 1,235.
1235. All right.
Thank you, RJ.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
glad you enjoyed the show.
Yeah,
And again,
thanks,
friends, because we're done now and I can do blatant advertising, remember, go check out our podcast on both Spotify and Anchor.fm. The link is earlier in the comments. We have the links every Thursday and Saturday when we release our shows get posted onto our page. Go check it out. Again, on Anchor.fm, you can leave us comments and direct messages for feedback. Any feedback that we get off of Anchor FM, we will end up reading at the end of the show if we have it. So go check it out. Leave us some feedback. Let us know how we can do better. All right?
Yeah,
Yep.
not only
We're
do
excited
we
to hear your
live the epic
comments.
adventures,
Scott
but it's the
Walther,
best way to
thank
catch
you
up if you missed an
for
episode.
joining Obliviously Adventurous Man. He is our newest follower. He has hung out
Welcome.
through this entire show and was the one that
Fuck yeah,
proposed the
Scott.
question earlier,
Hey,
dude. Like, we
hell yeah,
love
Thank
input.
you.
Thank you for
Thank
joining us,
you.
man. It's been a
Hello.
pleasure to have you.
Welcome to
Super
the show.
cool. I
And
love
then,
it. Let your
what is
friends
the
know
plan
about it.
for tomorrow night?
Tomorrow's gonna be party games. We had a lot going on this week, so Parapel's gonna be put on
Oh.
quick hold.
Or I thought there was potential for a double West Haven.
Yeah, were we doing a double
Yeah.
West Haven or party games?
I don't know. Yeah, what's the plan?
That's up to you.
I'm
and
fine
Panda.
with that.
Okay.
As I said, I have no life, and I'm 3 sessions ahead of where we are right now.
All right, let's
Awesome.
go.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
So,
Full send.
All right.
as of chat, join us tomorrow for the continuation of tonight's story. So,
Yes.
that'll
We
be awesome.
found the What Happens.
I'm excited about that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Bye,
excited.
friends.
Yes,
Close
bye.
that.
Thank you
guys.
for joining
Bye,
us.
guys.
Have a good night.
Mwah.
Good night.